Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I'm going to use it as a means for feedback from you guys from the beta or the technical test that we got for NHL 21. Obviously, we're not allowed to show any content on it, so won't be doing any of that. But I do want to discuss the things that we've seen in it, and we'll go over that. And what I want to do is anything that you have in terms of feedback for the game, please put it in the comment section down below. Make it actually constructive and not just games trash, lol. Why is it trash? What don't you like about it? What I want you guys to do is, if you scroll through the comments and you see a comment that you like in terms of feedback, please like it, and then the ones that I can go through, and then I can see which ones are kind of the most popular in terms of things that you don't like about it. So let's jump into my kind of list. So I played a few versus games and a few sixes games as well, and then just my feedback on the game and whatnot. Obviously, I've been playing the build for a little while. I've tried the other modes, but specifically for this, I want to talk about the beta because now we're all kind of we can be on the same playing field. So the speed in versus I want to talk about quickly. It's so refreshing to not play 99 hut. I think that 99 hut is brutal, and it really impacts the game negatively. Obviously, with an ultimate team mode, this goes for any video game, whether it be Madden, not so much in MLB just because of how MLB is played, but at the end of the year, it's just the game doesn't play how it's supposed to be played at the beginning of the year. And when you get a beta, this is, as it's intended, its best form. So when I used Connor McDavid, like, man, did he blow by people. Like, it was noticeable, and that's something that I love in NHL, when you actually have a powerful impact player that feels powerful and impactful. So I'm glad that the slower guys were slow and the faster guys were fast, and it was noticeable. The behind the net bank pass, that is sick. It is the cleanest transition. I love it. I've been trying it out in practice mode for a few months now, and or about a month now, and doing it in the game is just awesome. You get someone chasing behind you, and it just looks so nice, and I think that it's going to open up a lot of creativity, especially behind the net. Right now, skill zoning is just, I know that everyone's like favorite thing to argue about is that LOL skill zoning is still in the game. I don't see how. I really don't see how unless you don't know what skill zoning is. You need to be able to play defense here in NHL 21, at least in the technical test, because every single pass that was backdoor or between one player, if your stick was not in the perfect position, I'm talking like manually controlling the defensive skill stick, it would just go through. And that was my one negative, is that like every forced pass backdoor, unless it was through like four players, it got through, which was a little frustrating. But if I was manually controlling a stick and I was able to actually hit it away, which is extremely difficult to do, it did work. So, like, that's okay. But in terms of, like, just being able to sit there and, in front of the net, there's so much you can do behind the net now, including the Michigan, and we'll get into that in a second. And with this behind the net bank pass, you can really transition quickly, and it opened up a lot for me to be able to get out in front, and I really liked it. The board slide, so the other move that was added in the game, or one of them, when you're closing it or you're flying down the boards, you basically tap L1, and you tap L1 and you can just slide right through. So that was fantastic. I really enjoyed that, and I'm glad that that's in the game, because again, it just makes the game look better, because in a lot of the things, like what you have now the last few years, is you skate down the ice and you hold the forehand or backhand deke, and basically you just get bumped and it looks really awkward, and this new way just looks clean, and when I was able to pull it off, it worked really well. L2 in Versus, I think it was able to be done as intended. It's a little bit slower, and you cannot do it for very long. You cannot hold it, and you will get rocked off the puck. But with someone who has good deking and good balance and whatnot, I was able to hold on to it just for a slight second, to do half spins or a full spin, and I really enjoyed that as well. I do need to mention this, is a lot of people didn't really know how to do it. First of all, if you want to see the controls for the new deeks, go into settings, and then whether it be in Versus or in World of Chell, and go to controls, and then offensive 2. That's something that I wanted to get across to you guys, because I know a lot of people didn't know how to actually do that. You go into offensive 2, and you'll be able to see all of the new deeks that are in the game, and obviously that is super advantageous because obviously I feel like a lot of people don't know how to actually get to the new deeks, whether it be the Kucherov or the Michigan. That's how you actually do them. Same with the behind the net bank pass. I think that a lot of people are missing out on it because they just don't know where it's listed. As for free skate and practice mode, you can actually get to it through World of Chell. So you go into World of Chell, you go to customize, you edit a loadout. So you edit a loadout, and in that edit loadout screen down at the bottom, whether it be triangle or Y, it'll enter free skate. You can do it with a goaltender, or as a player, you can also do it as a team. But that is how you do it. So if you want to practice the Michigan or those other deeks, just get the highest ranked deek player and go and sit behind the net, and that's how you do it. You edit the loadout, and then that's how you do it. So again, that's just how to do it. So to get that out of the way, because I feel like a lot of people also didn't know how to do that. For sixes, so I only put a few games of sixes. I'm a defenseman. I main defense in league gaming, all that kind of stuff. And man, if you get burnt on a play, like there is no catching up. So defensemen are going to get burnt. They are in for a real awakening. They've got to start playing a lot safer from what I've seen, and that's going to be good, man, because again, I think that's accurate. That's how it should be. You shouldn't be able to just catch up to anyone if you are at a standstill, and if you turn around at the wrong time. I think that is good, but I don't know if that's going to stay or if it's going to be, things are going to be tweaked or whatnot, but in its current state, that's the thing. L2 in sixes is like gone, and I don't know if it's because of like the lower overalls or what, but man, I could not hold on to an L2 spin move. Takes away some creativity, but again, someone just spamming half spins all the way around, I don't know how creative that actually is in the first place, but that I think will be a big adjustment for the sixes community. Turning feels really slow, just like I wasn't a big fan of that. It felt a little bit like NHL 18, but not that bad. That was like absolutely brutal, but that's the one thing I did notice, is that turning felt a little slow. But other than that, man, I've been enjoying the beta. Let me know, guys, down in the comment section. I just want to do a quick video on this, but I want to use it as a feedback thing. So anything that you guys use in my community, I want you guys to go down in the comment section and give me your feedback on the technical test so far. And please, if you see another comment that you that you actually agree with, hit like on it. And for the love of God, if you just say game's trash, LOL, fix the game, like, that's not going to do anything. So I'm using this as an actual thing that I can take to the developers. So use it. So guys, thank you for all of the comments, subscriptions, likes, views. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.